Welcome to the OK I Got This podcast. Today, we are talking about a lot of different things. We're going to talk about the New York Knicks. We're going to talk about a little politics. We're going to talk about everything I believe, that's going on in the world right now. First up, first topic is let's get that out of the way. It's about the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks right now is on that run. They on that run. They could do something special. They go they gonna win it all. Arguably, the matchup I would like to see, the New York Knicks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think that would be a crazy story. Cat versus Minnesota, Randall versus the Knicks. Who That would be much watched TV. The NBA ratings would be crazy. That's the storyline will be going on into it. Now, for the rabid fan base of the New York Knicks, is wild. If you watch social media ads, you'll see all them out there on 7th Avenue doing their thing. It- I gotta believe what KG said on his podcast. The NBA is good when the New York Knicks is good. It's true. The NBA is better if the Knicks is good because that's a big time market, big time, that's big time revenue. But let's talk about poor Pids. Poor Pids said he won't be going to the game. KG and poor Pids say, yo, they sit at the game, but they not walking outside. And them New York fans, you better not do that. I think Terry Garnett would be fine. Poor Pids, he gotta put his track shoes on. They didn't chase that man throughout. Don't think the New York fans they care. You saw what they did to Whitney. You saw what they did to Whitney, and Whitney was not even. He wasn't even. You can't. He wasn't even like. He said some stuff, and then a New York fans approached him. So get security for him, cause that's crazy. But the Knicks and the Indiana Pacers, it's gonna be a crazy series. I think it's gonna be based on how Cat played. If Cat go off and say he put up 30, 15, the Knicks will win this series. I would say I'm giving it 6 games. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be no sweep. I think it's gonna be 6 games. Uh, and and then you gotta look at it, see what's gonna happen. If the Knicks make it to the Knicks make it to the finals, you're gonna see 7th Avenue in New York City be crazy again. Spider Cuz was out there. A lot of people was out there wilding and everything. So they win. I think if they win the first game Wednesday night, it's gonna be a little crazy. The New York Knicks fan base is that they die. But you don't see that with. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it with the Yankees. They parade out of Bronx time do it. I never saw the Yankees had nothing like that. Because if you look at the New York, or let's say like the New York teams, you have, I would say Knicks is one. You would have to say the Yankees because how many pennants they won. Put the Mets third. Maybe the Rangers. Maybe the Rangers might be close, but them hockey, maybe hockey, the Islanders. Do you consider the Devils as a New York team? I don't know. I don't know. I think you consider the Devils. Well, Oh, they New Jersey, so you can't say that New York, but they a tri-state area team. Nah, you can't. So, but let's say for all the New York teams, you would say the Knicks, Yankees, maybe the Mets, but yeah, Mets. If Brooklyn win one, maybe yeah, they might go a little crazy for Brooklyn, but they ain't do it for they ain't even do it for the Liberties. Did you see the parade for the damn Liberty? That's crazy. So, oh man, y'all gotta go back and look at the Liberty parade when they won it. That was bad out there. It was really nobody there, son. Y'all gotta support our Liberty basketball team. uh, but but that's what it is. The fan base. I think the fan base is crazy. Team fan. If your fans care about your team, you'll see how it is. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Like what I saw interview Trey Young said that OKC fan base is better than the New York Knicks fan base. That's not true. That's not true at all. The OKC fan base is more like a college atmosphere. Like you like Duke, North Carolinas, what what UCLA, no that's how OKC is like a college atmosphere. It's not no like rabid fan base like that. They college atmosphere, yeah, which is good. That's not bad because you know how the Duke Blue Devils they feel about the fans, or they feel about Duke, how North Carolina feel about no, and they rivals. So you you can imagine how they feel about their team, but it's nothing like the Knicks fan base. It's like it's hard for me to say that because I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. So it's like the fan base is so much good. Um, but that but it's the Knicks. They win it all. That's a special season. That's crazy. I think it would be crazy if the Knicks win. But we'll see. Game one is Wednesday night. The other playoff series is OKC versus Minnesota. Who I think I win out of that. I would think I want Minnesota to win. But it'd be Knicks and Minnesota. But Ant-Man and Gary Alexander, they gonna be. I think they gonna cancel each other out. It's gonna be with Randall and with Gobert doing. Gobert play like a true center, like a real true center, and give you. He could give you at least. I say if he could give you 20. I think I'm putting too much on Gobert saying 20. All right, let's say 20 and 15. If he could give me 20 and 15, I think he would be somewhat. I think Minnesota will win, but we have to Gobert disappears, so we'll see how Gobert play. But still, Alexander is more likely gonna be the MVP this year. Do I think he should be MVP? I think. Oh man, it's tough because I think Joker had a good year. But if they going by what happened in that game 7 between Denver and OKC, then the zero guys in is the MVP because they beat them bad. But can you blame because Gordon was injured? Really, I want to talk about the all season of our teams. My next podcast during the all season. Oh yeah, the NBA draft lottery. I think it was. I'm saying it was rigged. Because how Dallas Mavericks won the draft lottery. How they win? Think the NBA have to fix that because I think that was rigged. All right, politics. I want to send a get well wishes to Joe Biden. He's going through some problems, some health problems. Get well soon. And I just want to throw this. I'm gonna put my opinion out there. I don't when I listen to politics, right? Like when I made my selection of a vote, I listened to everything. I listen what the Democrats say. I listen to what the Republicans say, and then I make my decision on that. I just don't say, "Oh, Democrats, Republican." No, I listen to everything. But I listen to everything, and then I make my decision. Because if you just go, "Oh, yo, Democrats," or no, the Republicans, no, I don't do that. I listen to everything. I listen to both sides before I make a decision. And then the point I'm making is that when you understand Republicans and the Democrats don't like each other, I understand that at all. I understand. If you listen to the Congress, how they be yelling and screaming at each other, you can see how they don't like each other. So that's why I say before you even make your vote, even with this election coming up for mayor of New York, you listen to everything before you make that decision. Is Mayor Adams a good mayor? Is he did he is is the people that running against him, is they good? You gotta listen to everything before you make that decision because that will affect you for I think the mayor is what every 8 years? Or I think the mayor, what is the mayor? Yeah, I think it's 8 years. So if no, I'm sorry, it's 4 years. I apologize. It's 4 years, 4 years. It's 4 years. So just look at it and then make that decision. That's what I do because it makes no sense that you saying, oh, because you gotta look at what benefits you. What benefits you is what you make your decision. Because I want to tell you the bad things that I don't like what the Trump administration is doing. Because if you listen to every press conference, you hear about Biden. Biden did this wrong. Biden did that wrong. Biden did this. Biden did that. Biden did this. But as when you become president, what June? I mean, sorry, January 20th. Your job is to do what he did, who was best for the country. You every press conference, Biden, 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 Biden. How we know what you doing if you everything you saying is Biden? How the country was not bad when Biden was president. The economy was good. Nobody was complaining about the economy. All they said was, "Oh, the borders, people coming through the borders, people doing it." Oh, they have. You make it like people wasn't coming through the borders every pregnancy, every every pregnant, yeah. Making everybody wasn't coming through it. So, like I said, before you make any decisions, just listen to everything before you make that decision. Uh, Entertainment news is the trial, the trial going on. Diddy, look, in my personal opinion, that man is fucking nasty. I'm sorry. That's my personal opinion. That man is nasty. Right? The stuff I'm hearing that we was doing is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, it's, man, people careers is gonna be over if those tapes really come out. But but I want to tell you, I want to be honest. Cause I'm be honest with you. The stuff that they charging him for, I don't believe they charging him for the right things. And they, cause when Cassidy came on stage. I'm sorry. When Cassidy came on in the court, she was just talking about domestic violence and all that. If you charge him for domestic violence, then yes, the man is guilty. Now, do I believe Cassidy was willing of the stuff that they was doing? I would say 50-50. I would say 50-50 because at some point you would say, I don't want to do this no more. And you would run off. So that's that's my point. You'll run off because it's why would you sit there and stand there to do that? And that's so if he's guilty of domestic violence and that again the man should go to jail. Hands down. Should go to jail. But if you saying you was a willing participant, then I don't think he should be charged for something that you was a willing participant of. Um Other entertainment news, well, sports entertainment, WWE. WWE is getting boring. WWE is getting back to it's the same thing, rinse and repeat. It's nothing new with WWE. They bought AAA. Their first show together is June 7th in Los Angeles, but it's nothing new with them. Jimmy Saturday night main event. I think this is this week. I'm, is it? I think so. I think it's this week. Yeah, it is. It's this week because AEW pay per view Double or Nothing is this Sunday. Yeah, so it's this week. So Saturday main event is John Cena versus R Truth for the WWE the World Heavyweight, well, WWE Championship. Jay Uso versus Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest inside of a steel cage. And that's all they announced so far. But is that worth watching? You know John Cena is not gonna lose to R-Truth, okay? Jey Uso is not gonna lose to Logan Paul. the steel cage match, that could be up in the air. No, Drew. I think Drew McIntyre loses to Damian Priest because Drew won WrestleMania. So yeah, Damian Priest will win in the steel cage. That's it, y'all. AEW, I think, is putting on a better product than WWE. They A show Dynamite, love the show. Every Wednesday is a good show. They putting on different matches, different stars. Everybody's not you're not seeing the same person repeatedly. Like that's what I like about AEW. You don't see the same thing repeatedly. You see different matches, different people. So I'm not. I really like AEW right now. I think AEW is better W than WWE as a product right now. So they got oh, it's gonna be Double or Nothing versus Battleground. The what's that? NXT. So I don't think that's gonna be a good show. The NXT, unless you have what TNA stars come and help them out, it ain't gonna be like that. So, but that's what's going on right now. Probably was so long for me to make a new podcast. That's just my fault. It's just I'm sorry about that. But new podcasts will be out weekly. So be safe. And